fans. Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, where it's going to be the Eagles welcoming in a challenge from the Windy City, the Chicago Bears. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And away we go at the link. Brown with a return here. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
Okay, break.
Dropping back to throw. That's completed right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down Chicago.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the gun, it's Hall. Running in the red zone. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offensive line fast.
First and goal, Chicago.
Going to the ground again on first. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Line up the design keeper. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college, but that's his first in the NFL using his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great.
Let's get it out wide, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll run here with Amari Hampton. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Shovel pass complete. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Great. 180. Tiger Hornet.
Quick throw right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now that was a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Trim it.
They go play fake with Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Play action. Hurts has it. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Hey, Silver. Hey, 73.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On 4th down, Hurts. And they
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here's Hall running the zone read. He can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Case, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Second and 10, here's a pass. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
First and 10, looking to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Out of the backfield, looking for Breece Hall there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
It's Hampton on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. It's a sneak, Hurts. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They strike for 23 yards. And That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Pass it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Great. Set. All right, anyway,
Hampton is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Brown with a return here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a throw. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Nice caught. He's got Brown. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fourth down, pass coming. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing now on first down. Cut near the goal line. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
For the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throat. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Seam. Along the right sideline, there's space. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. The design. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they could get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
Pass play on first and 10. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trip King, Phil King, Phil King.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
63.
Again, it's Hampton. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
63.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Kittle makes the catch. And he'll get it up to the 44. And that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
The throw left side, caught by Brown. He crosses the 35, and he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Great, set.
From the pistol, Hurts. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
Hey, 73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Throwing on seconds. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Williams. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 27.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Let's get to that wide complete. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, let's go.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Yet again, he finds Kittle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st down throwing for Hurts. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And this one does not go far. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown. Mike Hurt on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Gain 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Design quarterback run here. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds Brown right side. And he's out of bounds. A flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Ready up.
1st and 10 from the 43.
19, Tiger, 18, Rocky, 79, Bronco. Track 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Big strike here to Williams. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Let's go.
And the Bears 1st down.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
21 more yards. That's another Bears 1st down.
They'll run here, it's Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
This play's a design run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Great. Set.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
On the counter, Hall. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Hall running between the tackles. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 21. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
No touch that. No touch.
Hampton gets the handoff. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
No touch that. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. Go. No touch.
Here's Hurts. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down.
Tiger Hornet.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Anyway,
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Hey, Silver. Call up Yeti. Hey. No touch.
Hurts yet again. Drops this one off to Hampton. And they take him down right along the 30. Rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Yeti. 63.
Hurts throwing again. And he's caught. He's got ground. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So the Bears take this one on the road. And I doubt they're going to be doing much shopping.
I'm just a wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this toe. My